because I was having too much fun.
That was brutal. This is a hard episode to sit through, man. Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome back as we continue with Better Call Saul. We're going to be hopping into Season 6, Episode 9. This one is titled Fun and Games, but before we get into that, we are getting closer and closer to the season finale, which is crazy, man. That's so crazy to me. It fascinates me how much I'm just locked in on this series and just almost, peeping my head out just for a moment and then coming to fruition at the fact that this is about to end. Which is insane. But the last two episodes I watched, oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. The momentum from episode 7 to episode 8, crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm going to remember that forever. That was insane. There's been so much that's been happening. It's kind of hard to get my thoughts together outside of the initial fact of shocked, but one thing that I am interested in seeing is how Kim is going to move. I'm interested in seeing how she's going to try and justify what she's done, because throughout a good couple of seasons, we've seen Kim try her best to figure out her place within not only just the world in general, but more so with the law and how she feels about it. She can clearly see the terrible misfortunes that kind of come with the law, and when it's being used to hassle old people out of money. And she's seen that side, but she's also seen the side of what Jimmy practices, and that gives so much more leverage, and it gives her power that she hasn't felt within her I guess you could say within her practice. And so to see the consequences of what happens on the opposite end of things when you do have control, I'm very interested in seeing how she's going to move, because it's her fault. That's crazy to say. I'm like, Jimmy, it has shown that he can move on and he can do his thing. And I'm going off of the example of his older brother. But Kim, that's insane. I don't know how she's going to continue justifying what she's been clearly fighting for after this incident. So I'm excited to jump in as always. But again, I just wanted to say, that momentum was crazy. So again, if you want to be able to follow the momentum and get 2 episodes per week rather than 1, definitely check out the Patreon. It's the best way to support this channel. You can also support the channel by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And at the end of the day, I hope that you can just sit back, relax, get your popcorn and snacks as we hop into Better Call Saul. Feels crazy as hell to be back. I'm telling you that. It really does. This has been a crazy ride. And they have no choice. They have to go in to work. I'm pretty sure this is probably right after Mike gave them the rundown on how they should move. But damn, this is a great shot, because you just know they are going through it, man. Whoo, that is a crazy match cut, yo. That was insane. They did not have to do that. I'm happy they did. That was awesome. Yeah. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul have such good montages. I love their sequences. But this one definitely hits differently. Oh my goodness, this hits differently. Man, that is a difficult feeling. Being able to hug those people and then dealing with the fact that Howard is dead. Oh my goodness. And they're going to get back home and everything's just going to be as if it was. Yeah, she's cooked. That's so much regret. It's too much regret, actually. Wow, that's a beautiful shot. Mike just, again, disposing evidence. That's such a crazy job and weight that he has to bear. Especially with how he goes out in Breaking Bad and how they were trying to dispose of him. It's like almost like a sick joke. That cycle that Mike has to go through.
At some point, we'll suddenly realize that we haven't thought about it at all. And that's when we'll know.
Where have I heard that line before? I feel like I've heard that line before in the show. I feel like that's something Mike told Jimmy, actually. That little wince he just had. Yeah, because he has to act like everything is A-okay. As if he didn't just kill Lalo. Everybody's dying. The cages Gus gets into. And the fact that this guy's on top of, like, hiding the fact that he just got shot at is kind of crazy.
Gustavo, Don Héctor ha hecho una acusación muy seria.
The one thing that Gus has is that he saved Hector. That's a strong thing to have on your side.
Esto fue obra del pollero. Don Eladio, mire a Fring a los ojos. Allí verá la verdad.
Wow, that's a strong letter he, I guess, wrung. Man, this is intense. Seeing Gus in these situations is really awesome. It's great to see him work. He's a monster, but he's great at what he does.
Pero me han dicho que ustedes vieron el cuerpo de Lalo.
Sí, estaba quemado.
Even though I know the outcome of this, it's still done so well. It's still shot and choreographed as if we didn't just have Breaking Bad, which I respect so much. Look at his face. Oh my goodness.
Te estoy dando mi cuarto. Está a gusto. Y quién sabe, a lo mejor unas de las chicas te visitarán.
I mean, it is crazy how much Don Eladio just respects Hector. Don Hector. It's crazy. I feel like he'd kill anyone else, except he's let Hector pass so much. I guess you just can't touch Don's. I guess that makes sense.
Gustavo, pero no quiero que me arruine.
It's just crazy because I've seen this dude kill in cold blood.
El South Valley seguirá siendo de los Salamanca. Y el resto del norte será tuyo.
Damn.
Trabajando.
This man got promoted. Sounds like he just got promoted.
Cuando te miré los ojos, el odio.
Woo! Yo! Oh, man. He peeped it.
No te olvides de quién manda.
I'm sure he knows why. I'm sure that's not just superstition. He killed his partner in front of him. So I'm assuming it's probably that, because he's greatly underestimating the actual hate Gus has for him. Yup, that shot right there. First off, that's a great shot, but the meaning that is behind that shot, that's basically where his partner died. Whew, that hits. You know what this feels like? This feels like Thanos after the first Endgame. He's like, let me open up the windows and let some light in after all this killing, murdering, and hiding bodies.
But for all practical purposes, it's over.
When can construction resume?
Mike is just like, God damn, man. This guy just keeps rolling. That was good, man. Oh my goodness. You know it's really good when you just wonder how characters truly feel within that moment. I'm happy that it's left up into, you know, interpretation, but...
Yes, sir.
A glass of the Dressler and Bond, please.
Right away.
It is cracking me up how this dude is just chilling. This guy is bougie as hell. I love it. It's great.
How is it? Enough said. Brett, can you get that bottle from before?
Yo, is Gus macking? Is this what's happening? This dude really did the Thanos. Oh my god. I love it. He's rejoicing. That shit hit, don't it? It hit, don't it, Gus? This dude is cracking me up.
I'm in college. I didn't make it to Europe my first time. And I got a little enthusiastic with my Eurail pass. Long story short.
I am so fascinated by how long we are lingering on this shot. Is there a reason that he's doing this? Or is this like just showing
Pitch black. I'm standing on this
how much he's just rejoicing? Like, I don't mind it. It's hilarious.
Do you get that, that meaty, it's almost bloody flavor? The soil is all iron oxide and manganese.
This is so fascinating. It really is. And the thing that is behind the shadow is kind of wild.
Gustavo.
I'm saving it for a special occasion.
Well, I would love to hear about it when you have that occasion.
Yo, is Gus macking, bro? Is this dude macking?
The owner bought a bottle like Eagle. I can't open it.
Oh, of course.
The bottle itself is... You'll appreciate this. I'll be right back.
Or is he just having a good time talking about wine? This dude, Gus, is cracking me up. Oh my goodness. Witnessing him having a human moment, probably, like, at his leisure is wild, first off. But man, it speaks volumes. I mean, I think this is the most development I had with Gus, which is wild. Wow. He's good at wearing it. It's interesting still seeing Gus still a human. I wonder what he's looking at. I actually really love that moment. That was really cool. Getting more scenes with Gus is always something I'm never going to complain about. It's great seeing everybody go back to their normal lives. Man. I think for a little bit I was so fascinated with how Kim was going to move forward that I almost forgot how the hell everybody else is going to move forward. Getting scenes like these just help us realize that these characters sit and they sleep with their actions, you know? It's not like... They make a good job at making it seem like they don't... Like, the moment the episode ends, everything just goes away. And when it begins, it's like a restart or a refreshed character. It's like, no, they carry it. Here we go, Nacho's dad. Man, the lighting in this scene is gorgeous. Wow.
My son. What happened?
Oh man, I can't believe we're getting this right now.
I'm outside.
And the fact that Mike is telling him face to face is... He's the character out of everyone, even with the Breaking Bad universe, he's the one that can shoulder all of it.
Who are you? It's not important.
gorgeous shot. Oh my goodness. The cut to this wide shot with the city and the sparkling in the background.
What about my son?
I'm sorry. He won't be found.
He's telling the truth, too. That is brutal.
Your son made some mistakes. He fell in with bad people. But he was never like them. Not really.
He's really trying to just protect his legacy. This is incredible.
What you talk of is revenge.
God, this is such a great shot. Oh my goodness. How they shot this conversation is beautiful.
My boy is gone.
And he relates to that. He relates to his boy being gone.
Todos son iguales.
Oh man, that's brutal. No soundtracks for that needed at all, man.
We'll just put in an appearance. 20 minutes tops. We can get through 20 minutes of anything.
I haven't heard Kim speak this entire episode yet. That was a great shot. Just pulling all the way outward. And then seeing these pictures of Howard, man.
HHM is downsizing.
Seriously?
Yep, they're going to take half a floor downtown. And they're changing their name.
Oh my goodness, it's gone. Everything is gone.
On my part, because Howard had the respect of my brother. Which I never did.
The thing is, like, that is true as well, too. That is true.
11 p.m., Howard started pounding on our door. He was very upset. He's going on about something.
This moment is intense, man. This is intense. This is an intense moment. Oh, man.
Because none of it makes sense to me.
Cheryl, maybe we should just...
I don't care what people are saying. I don't care what the police think. Howard was not on drugs. That simply is not true.
Oh, it seems like Kim is about to say something.
I was still an associate here, working late on a brief. And I saw a light on in Howard's office. I assumed the cleaning crew.
She's about to pull the craziest lie out of her hat. Oh, man.
And Howard was there at his desk, head down. And he was snorting something.
Wake Kim is just... Dude, this is crazy. She is strong in the most fascinating of ways.
Maybe I misunderstood what I saw. You would have known. Please excuse me.
Oh, man, this is terrible, dude. This is so bad. This is the most difficult episode to watch.
I know that was tough. But it's over. Now, I mean, really over. Let the healing begin.
Beautiful shot here. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know what that just meant, man. I have no idea what the hell that just meant. Oh, man. Dude, is Kim just gone? Oh, my goodness. Could you imagine?
Thank you for the consideration, but no.
Would you care to supply any detail at all?
Your Honor, I'd prefer not to.
She's not making it easy for herself. That is for sure.
I'm sorry for wasting the court's time, Your Honor, but it's impossible for me to continue with this hearing.
And why is that, Ms. Wexler?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna quit?
Because I'm no longer an attorney.
Wow. Wow, she quit. Holy crap.
I gave notice to the bar 2 hours ago.
Yep. That seems like the right thing to do after what you just did. Seems about right. Yikes, man. Dude, she fought so hard for everything. I would not be surprised if she just dips. If she just tries to start over somewhere else, maybe go to Alaska. Or like someplace like Fargo. Oh man, she's about to do something else. She's about to do something else.
Huh? You give them everything you've got. Who are they going to find who's half as good as you? No one! They need you.
It's already done.
Oh!
Man, this is crazy. To see Jimmy from this point of view, especially over Kim's shoulder, is such an interesting perspective.
But first, we have to fix this. So we're going to go back to the hotel room, and you're going to write letters. You're going to write a letter to the bar. You're going to write letters to your clients. You dictate.
Wow. They've done this dance so many times. They've done it so many times.
Go get your printer, and then we're going to get the hell out of here.
What, Jimmy? Jimmy!
Yeah. Yep. This is happening. Oh, damn.
You asked if you were bad for me. That's not it. We are bad for each other.
God, that's heartbreaking. Damn. I'm telling y'all, that Howard thing, there was no getting past that at all.
Tell me what I need to do to change, okay? Just tell me what it is, and I'll do it.
Jimmy.
No, Kim, you make me happy.
Oh, damn. God damn. This is rough. When he said you make me happy, that hurts.
That psychopath came back from the dead and he walked through that door. He did this, not us, him.
I knew.
You knew what?
Oh, that's right. She did know that Lala was alive. Oh my gosh. I forgot completely about what Mike told her.
I thought it was a 1 in a million chance that he'd come for us. I thought he would be caught if he did, and I told myself I was protecting you. But that's not the truth.
This is like watching a play. It's watching a performance on screen or on stage.
Because I was having too much fun.
Jeez. Listening to this in full force is brutal. That was brutal. This is a hard episode to sit through, man.
Rise and shine. Time to go.
Wow. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's heartbreaking. We were shown that house at the beginning of the season. And I made the impression that Kim and Jimmy ran off into the sunset. Obviously, I knew that wasn't going to be the case. It was more just how we got there. But now seeing it, it's heartbreaking, man.
You have till EOD. I'm so sorry I'm getting another call. Got it. What else you got?
He's just in this place all by himself. Oh, man, that's haunting. And just watching him still working, because I'm sure once he stops doing that, it's a painful experience to probably just sit in that place all to yourself.
Here's what you do.
Oh, wow, he actually brought that. That's that's definitely a callback. That's really, really cool.
Move.
Man, we're not getting any soundtracks, y'all. We're not getting anything over this. We're just... Man, we're just witnessing this, man. This is so much to digest. Oh, wow. Whew, guys, and that is the end to this episode. My goodness. All right, everybody, we just got done. Episode 9, Season 6 of Better Call Saul. I don't even think I was able to really give too much on the technical aspect of the commentary, because I was just so locked in on the characters and how they are feeling, how they are expressing themselves, how they are not expressing themselves, and everything that we've kind of said in the intro kind of came to fruition in this episode. And even though I knew where things were gonna navigate towards, especially with Kim, it still hurts. It still hits right in your gut. It's just a brutal stamp on what was once Better Call Saul, right? Not to say that, you know, everything's ending with this episode, but Kim and Jimmy were that was the engine. That was the engine. So now we're just watching this car almost like run out of gas. And it's heartbreaking. You know, it's heartbreaking, and it's incredibly real from the perspective of Kim, but also a perspective of a human that doesn't have what Jimmy has, that is not willing to sacrifice everything for what they want and what that means. And we see that, you know, we see what it means when it comes to Jimmy's perspective, because he's done that, and we're watching it, and it's just this unfortunate sour taste that Chuck called from the very beginning. And it's painful to experience this. You know, it really is. Man, this is a great show. I'm so happy too that we got a little bit of extra moments with Gus. I feel like this episode was great, not only for Kim and Jimmy, but for Mike and Gus as well too. Seeing them sit with what they have done. Not even what they did, but what they have done. Accumulation of things that they did. And seeing how it affects them at a core. Not just the facade, but at the core. And I think that's the beautiful thing about this show, the show, and as well as Breaking Bad, is that it shows what happens when you finally bypass the facade that people put in front of themselves, whether if it's to protect, to harm, to save, or to, you know, whatever the excuse is that these characters put in front of themselves when it comes to certain situations where they have to act. But when it finally hits them in the core, when they're able to kind of have that moment to themselves and it hits, it's brutal. That's the subtlety that I think really makes these characters feel so tangible within Breaking Bad, and better yet, into, you know, Better Call Saul. So I'm going to hop into the next episode, again, following that momentum. If you want to do the same, check out the Patreon. But for everybody else, I'll see y'all next week. Stay healthy and stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches cause they give them free. Just like my time. Hair pulled back in the backseat.